Okay, some kind of disastrous crash there. And I'll have to fix my webcam for a while because it'll be freaked out. So I better fix that. I want this off. Hopefully I'll have the same stream. I don't know if I started it up soon enough. I should have the right stream. But I guess that's about as good as it gets, really. Okay. I know this won't stay, but it'll have to be redone. It'll have to be redone in a moment, but so, you know, it won't be perfect, and I don't have my chat client up yet, so if you guys are trying to talk at me, I don't see anything yet, but I'm starting it up. And okay, it's starting up now, so it should connect pretty soon. It's going to take a little while before you can I can see you again. But I did start it right up. I don't know if anyone else is still there, but I'm trying to get everything back up. Oh, look at that. Looks like it kept my same hang on, no, I gotta check here. I gotta see what I've got going here. It says live. Now we'll see if I got it up fast enough. No, I didn't. So it's a new stream. It's a brand new stream. Crasho. So I gotta thumb my own stream up. Anyone that, you know, feels like dropping a like in the stream, I appreciate it, since it's restarting again. I crashed, my whole computer froze, so that happens sometimes. And all right. And hello, Loner Gaming. Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. The thing just didn't. I was playing a video and playing Tuber Simulator, and it just crashed. Things just crashed, and I'm just getting my stuff back up now. And playing Tuber Simulator, and it just crashed. So I'm gonna get my native chat out so that I have control. Your phone's laggy. Okay, and then let me see. Let me get my Twitch client up too. I can see on my main client. I can see Twitch too, but I just want this, right? Because I can get the chat client out. I'll get it out. There, just like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm using Brave browser these days a lot for general browsing purposes, and I think it's really good. It's got a built-in. I'm so tired of Firefox changing their format, and then none of your add-ons work anymore, and that's just been going on for so many years, and it's just such a pain. So I think I just got tired of it, and Plus, there's like extensions I want to use that don't work anymore, and I'm not talking about like controversial things like Dissenter. There was a thing that would save your text you typed in a field, and that doesn't work anymore. I can't remember what it was called, but it had an Ankh as its little logo symbol or whatever. And then, yeah, let's just run BlueStacks here. I haven't had a crash in a long time. That was interesting. Doesn't crash that much. It hasn't really crashed. BlueStacks hasn't crashed in a good long time, but or the whole computer. I've you know, it's like it just freezes up all of a sudden. Sometimes it just freezes up. FNAF. FNAF is Final Fantasy? Is that or no, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is FNAF, right? Ah, you see, like my green screen already messed up. See, it's already messed up and it already needs to be fixed. So let's see what happens here. Hang on a second. I gotta fix that. Let's see. I gotta go into studio mode so that I can get in my webcam stream and open my filters. And then go to my chroma key filter. And kind of adjust it. Alright. That's better anyway, right? Okay. Alright, very good. And look at that. Oh, studio mode. I get it. So you can pick different different transitions and then trigger them when you want. But that's not what I usually use it for. I usually use it so that I can adjust things without changing it. So yeah, this is a Tuber Simulator, PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator. Yeah. I don't know, there's like lots of transitions built into OBS Studio. I don't know like what the best ones are. There's I have the general one is just a quick fade. So that's a now I think now it's adjusted to now it's changed to wipe. So like when you use it in the studio it becomes like it becomes wipe. I don't know, yeah. So like if I want to change it, I can change it to I don't know. Oh boy. Right? Okay, I think that'll change it back to fade. So I can do it now. I can just fade, right? Yeah. Oh, I got a boost I can get. I gotta watch an ad for that. Okay. Jump into the action, it says. This feels like a job doing this, you know? It feels like a job, but you don't make any money. It's kind of funny, but you know, that's how it works. I gotta clean my screens too. It's just messy. Alright, is that it? I can click the X and go back to this thing. Oh, like all of my 3 videos are making monies now. So that's a thing. It's a job you don't get paid much for. You get a little bit from... Like, I get a little bit of money from Twitch right now. Because I'm an affiliate, so I can get bits and not ads yet. You have to be partnered to get ads. But I don't think I'll ever get that with Twitch. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not doing anything unique, so it's highly unlikely. Do I have enough stuff to... What's my low ticket item? Do I have it even on here? Am I sorting it that way? Let's sort it this way. What's my lowest low ticket item right now? It's $12.44. I can buy this. I can buy this rug. I'll buy it. I'll put it over here. Okay. Or maybe I'll put it here. Or maybe I'll put it like this. How's that? I'll put it like that. I don't know. I have no talent for decorating, you guys, so... But I'm sorry about the crash, you know, my computer can crash from time to time. I don't know why it does. Maybe I have it overclocked a little too much. It probably needs to be ramped a little bit down. But I don't know. I've got an app to tweak it, and I've got it up actually right now, but usually it's just fine. But every once in a while, it'll just push it a little too far, I guess. Oh, hack tuber simulator. Oh, you know, I don't know. I have no desire to do that, really. I like just playing it. But yeah. What happened is my computer crashed anyway. That's what happened. It just froze. The whole thing froze. I kind of like just playing the game though, you know, like I won't spend money on it, you know, I'm just playing it normally. And I'm level 34. All my things are leveling steadily. I need to level, oh wow, I need to level like some things more than others. 27 on gaming. That's my lowest. I need to buy more gaming stuff. But, let's see what link you sent me here. Let's see if this will crash my computer again. I don't know. Oh, it's this thing. It's what we were watching before. Alright. In July or June, you're gonna stream on YouTube? Oh, good. In the summer... Alright,
What's the deal with the Noid? What kind of drugged up fever dream spawned this mutilated mascot monstrosity? It's a creepy guy wearing a red rabbit suit. And why does he ruin pizzas? What were they thinking? Most junk food games are just a bunch of business bullshit from the wasted imaginations from all the corporate fat cats. So, get out your pooper scooper and let's dig out this piss litter of a game. Whoa! What the fuck? You scared the shit out of me. Not this shit, actual shit. Listen, I gotta play this game. You gotta get out of here. What?
Drink?
Drink? How do you play Drink? What kind of title is that? The back is in Japanese, and the side has the title in Japanese, and then the other side has it in English. Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man. Okay.
Pepsi Man. Okay, so Pepsi Man is this weird T-1000 looking Japanese Pepsi mascot who helps people by magically turning things into Pepsi. In all his TV commercials, he's a bumbling idiot who stumbles around, smashes into windows, and transforms into a cactus? Even though he was only marketed in Japan, all his commercials take place in the USA. He even starred in his own video game, and was also featured as an unlockable character in the Japanese version of Fighting Vipers for the Sega Saturn. To unlock him, all you gotta do is lose the first fight. Never seen that before. You lose to unlock a character? Well, thanks, Pepsi Man. That's very interesting, but I have other junk food games I could play, like Cool Spot. Oh, come on. Oh, well, I could always play Chester Cheetah. Well, how about Big Bumpin'? Oh, man. How about Kool-Aid Man? God damn it, you silly fuck. I don't want to play Pepsi Man. Okay, jeez. I'll play Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
Well, in the chance that you were looking forward to Cool Spot or Yo Noid, can't play them because they're all Pepsi Man now. Everything I want to play is Pepsi Man. Yeah. Well, I guess let's pop this corporate cock fuck in. The intro starts with this live-action cutscene of a guy buying a Pepsi. As he drinks it, you hear the shrill shriek of Pepsi Man set to surf music. And then he stares into the can. Okay, so is Pepsi Man in the can now? I don't even get it. I mean, this is fucking stupid. I'm not playing it. Okay, I'll play it. Next, we see Pepsi Man running down a street to nowhere as he crashes face first into the game's logo. What the hell's wrong with this mascot? Chester Cheetah was cool. Cool Spot had cool in his name, but Pepsi Man, he's not cool at all. He doesn't make me want to drink a Pepsi. Makes me want to drink a fucking beer. What? I said it makes me want to drink a fucking beer. Oh, come on. All right. Wow, that's a lot of Pepsi. I bet his bowel movements are like tar and colon foam.
Hey, let's start the game!
So the first level starts off with Pepsi Man meeting a truck driver with a flat tire.
There are a bunch of people gathered in front of the vending machine. They want Pepsi! And the word is that they're just about to riot.
Really? They'll riot? Why is Pepsi such a big deal here? Is that one vending machine the only place to get a Pepsi in this town? I mean, there's Pepsi everywhere. It's laying all over the streets. You can get one anywhere. So Pepsi Man runs around collecting Pepsi while dodging cars, pedestrians, pogo jackhammer fucks, chuds, and this garbage man who's being an asshole. Look, they wait for him at the intersection and then start launching garbage out the truck. Dicks. Pepsi Man doesn't give any shits either. He'll run right through your house. Hell, he'll even run right into you and send you flying through your kitchen wall. That guy's probably dead. This part reminds me of the chase scene in Raising Arizona, but instead of Nicolas Cage, it's Pepsi Man, and instead of Huggies, it's Pepsi's. Here, you crash through a shed and end up with a trash can on your head, which makes your controls opposite. Yeah. Finally, I get to the end of the level and he buys a Pepsi from a vending machine. Why don't the people go to this one at the Kid and Kid store instead of riding like a bunch of Pepsi-crazed freaks? And why does Pepsi Man buy a Pepsi when he just collected 94 Pepsis? And why can't I go one goddamn sentence without saying Pepsi? That's enough for me. This game's too monotonous. Oh, dude, your breath. It smells like tooth decay. Here, have some Mentos. Wow. That worked. Thanks to Mentos.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Well, fuck it. I'll just keep going. So in level 2, there's this radical skateboard part. It sucks. The controls feel stiff and one hit kills you. I guess it makes sense. If you were riding a skateboard down the hills and crashed into a trolley, you'd be dead. Now a moving company's trying to kill Pepsi Man too? They're just driving with the truck wide open, launching furniture at him. That's someone's furniture! Imagine if you hire a moving company to load up all your furniture and you get to the new house and then it arrives, the van is empty and you're like, hey, where the hell's all my furniture? And they say, oh yeah, we saw Pepsi Man on the way over and we had to just chuck it all at him. Yeah, that'll be $500. So finally, you make it to the rioters who are going apeshit by this Pepsi machine. This one's at a different kid and kid store, and this one lady's biting her shirt or something, and this guy's jacking off. Pepsi Man gives them Pepsi, and all is well. That is, until the Pepsi truck smashes into you, sending you into a Pepsi billboard with a giant Pepsi can that rolls after you, Indiana Jones style. Now I'm being chased. Yeah, this time I'm running towards the camera instead of away. Way to shake up the gameplay there. I hate this. I wish I had something wittier to say, but there's really nothing. I mean, this game is just mindless brain waste. It's an advertisement that's meant to push processed poison pissed out of Pepsi Man's pee hole.
Speak of the devil, you're back. What's that you got there? That's not Pepsi. That's a Rolling Rock. An actual Rolling Rock. You know what? Pepsi Man's actually pretty cool. Cheers, buddy. This isn't Rolling Rock. It's not even beer. This is Crystal Pepsi. And it's old. Like, what is it, from the 90s? It's all flat. You know what? Fuck you. You're shit and your game is shit. Pepsi Man! Have a Pepsi.
No thanks.
Next stage.
So the next part, you gotta get to the top of a burning building. The firefighter can't get first aid to them in time, so of course, you bring them Pepsi. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll help all the people trapped on the roof of a burning fucking building. Yeah, treat their burns with some Pepsi. Thanks to Pepsi Man.
I gotta look something. I think I saw. I think I saw a JonTron video that yeah, I did. I just had a funny memory about it.
JonTron.
I hope JonTron doesn't have a network that'll strike me, but... Okay.
Yeah, hi. I'm calling about the Thanksgiving turkey I ordered this season. Yeah, well, the first of many problems is it doesn't appear to be a turkey at all. Man, this thing's still alive and kicking. All right, it was walking around doing its business like it's got a report to file on Monday. No, you be careful with that. Well, that's my priceless, vaguely adult Macaulay Culkin head bust. Oh, that's just
well, I can just
wonderful.
Go to your channel,
and what
right?
exactly am I supposed to worship now? Yeah, I don't know what you expect me to do. Deal with this myself? I can't deal with something myself. Come on, this is America. Yeah, of course I got the brick. What are you talking about? Oh.
I'm gonna check out your channel. I'm gonna sub to you.
You found horse friend. Oh, what? You don't like it? Huh?
Okay.
Come on, there are starving equine out there this Thanksgiving. You should know better, really.
I don't know how I feel about this feast.
Quiet, you. You're just jealous there's a new cute critter in the house, all right? And I ain't talking about myself. Definitely not objectively. I was rated #1 ugliest man in the privacy of his own house by What Is the Point of This magazine. What a blessed Thanksgiving. Oh my God, there's a horse in my house! Maybe Thanksgiving is a little gruesome after all. I think we need something to wash over these hard facts of life with. You know, like a big old clown. What slaughterhouses? Look at the clown! Look at the Hamburglar! He stole the chicken nuggets! Haha! It always comes back to entertainment. Since the dawn of time, companies have been trying to find the most insidious of ways to get in between your brain's folds. To lay an idea that'll hatch one day. An idea you probably thought was yours.
GD.
But actually, it was this guy's. Well, you really want this guy coming up with your ideas? He looks like he owns slaves. So that's why when video games hit the scene in the early 80s, companies were all over it, just shelling out money indiscriminately to plaster their mugs all over the place, wherever they could. Oh my god, so greedy, so soulless. It stands to taint the holiday. But really, come on. Thanksgiving is about being thankful and grateful for all the wonderful amenities we have in the US of A. And at the end of the day, what's more American than food, entertainment, and commercialism? All rolled right into one tight package. It's beautiful. One of the earliest examples of advertising in games is Burger King's very own Whopper Chase for C64. That's right, a full 19 years before the King creeped out the world by storm. Strangely, this game is Spain only. It was also programmed by Jesus. Many a long workday was had by Jesus. You could hear him typing away in his Nazareth mud hut. It stars you as the Whopper, shooting your leftover mayonnaise supply out at various creeps that I can only assume want to take a bite out of you because you're so goddamn delicious. Why is the chef an enemy here? A little late, dude. Throwing knives isn't gonna do much now. What are these things? Is that a pickle? Is that a tomato or apple? What reason would they have to attack me? There's not much to this game, and it certainly doesn't make me want to buy a Whopper. Nice try, guys, but I'm not that easily fooled. Some companies even tried to package the game with the product. Probably the most famous example being Chex Quest, a Doom clone involving green goo and a television remote control. Good job on this one, guys. Okay, but let's cut the crap and be honest. We're all really here for the 53 Hours of America Online! That's the real shit, baby! Give it to me! And of course, we can't forget the second greatest cereal hit, Cap'n Crunch's Crunchling Adventure. I don't know about this guy, Cap'n Crunch. He doesn't strike me as being a very responsible person, putting grody-ass CDs in children's cereal. And come on, this guy's always bursting through walls and shit. Who's gonna pay for that? What are you the captain of? What's your rank? Captain, be careful, you're gonna hit somebody!
It's a disguise!
John Hi! Before we get started, you need to choose the crunchling you will raise and train.
Yes, Captain. Which one of these mighty strong slave creatures should I purchase with my sack of crunch shekels? Which one will scream the least when I bite his succulent head?
On the next screen, you'll give your crunchling a name.
You want me to name it? Well, I don't want to get too attached to the poor thing. Just put his name as non-applicable. Blast him with some colored piss and we'll be on our way.
You're gonna raise the best crunchling athlete ever! Crunchlings need lots of praise, as well as plenty of Cap'n Crunch cereal!
Oh yeah, lots of Cap'n Crunch to keep their bones from developing. You wouldn't want them to be, too quick and nimble so they can escape this little dungeon you keep them in. Okay, let's see here. What do I pull on this? That's all you do? You just feed him Cap'n Crunch that falls from the ceiling when you pull a lever? What is this, a Quaker Oats wet dream? This game is really weird.
I thought I remembered this.
You're just the caretaker of this crunchling monster. It's got a food and happiness meter, which you can raise by feeding it one of 3 types of Cap'n Crunch cereal. And tickling it? I'm not sure what the end goal is here. I assume to train it for a gladiatorial crunchling event where it will attempt to bathe in the blood of its rivals, as seen here by the 3 training stats of speed, jumping, and strength. In the first minigame, you throw rocks at other rocks while a dinosaur in the background perpetually forgets why it's standing there. Wow, this is a lot of hard work. I wonder how much training we got out of that. Hold on, let me just see here. Let's just get a little closer. That's all the progress I made? That tiny Tim of a goddamn tick? Walking around on crutches and shit about to expire in early death from polio? How many times am I expected to play that minigame to level the stat up? You'd better win a lifetime supply of Cap'n Crunch for beating this.
Anything could happen in this crazy place, but it always happens backwards. You're going to race against this turtle on your skateboard.
Talk of madness is this? Wow, truly crazy place. It's so crazy it even has a roller coaster in the background. This game is complete bullshit. You're supposed to beat the turtle, but he's just like the most immaculate racer of all time. If you hit anything, even one thing, you can't recover. So what, I mess up once, the turtle's fucking gone? He's just out of there. What can I say? The captain, he expects perfection. That's nice, Captain. But oh, that time you fucked up and your cereal was just all berries? Huh? I still bought that shit. I didn't criticize you for it. You even gave it a sarcastic name. How soon we forget. Also, for some reason, there's a Gatorade ad inside this ad. Very effective. But not all companies were so sneaky about this. Some tried to sell you their own advertising outright. Take, for example, Yoshinoya for PS2. Is this a video game or their restaurant's smallest branch? Yes, I'd like 1 beef bowl and a small Coke, please. I would have ordered large, but I am to believe you do not carry that size here. It's a Japan-only game, and the goal is to play as a minimum wage worker at a Yoshinoya Beef Bowl branch. Really? Couldn't I have at least been the boss? How is this even supposed to make me want to buy more Yoshinoya? The game's not even free, you have to buy it. Mash square to pay off your student loans. Now those are all great, but I'm sure what all you want to see is how a true titan of a company would market their game. And you will not be disappointed. Oh yeah, I'm talking clowns, okay? Clowns everywhere. I've got to say, I don't know how they've gotten away with using a clown as their mascot for so long. Because Ronald McDonald does not make me want to eat a hamburger. He makes me want to call the police. Come on. Ain't you hungry? Ain't you hungry yet? First, let's look at Mick Kids for the NES. Is it Mick Kids or MC Kids? This is the 80s, anything was possible. The game starts off with 2 kids reading a story in a tent. Ronald? What's going on with you, dude? You need a haircut or something? A facelift? Something's off with you. Go get it fixed, please. Was showing off his magic bag at a picnic in the meadow when all of a sudden... I don't think you have to finish this story. I have a feeling I already know how it ends. Ronald, come on! Tuck away the magic bag back in your pants, all right? Nobody needs to see that. Take your meds. Help, help. The Hamburglar has run off with my magic bag. Please help us get it back. The fuck? Get it yourself, you creep! Would you look at yourself? You're a hunched-over grown man clown asking a child to help you get your bag back. Back off! Search the levels of my clubhouse and retrieve at least 4 of my puzzle cards. Ronald, what are you, 46? You can't go around telling kids to scavenge through your clubhouse. This game is now promoting children helping strangers and then going into said strangers' private abode for the promise of a trade of a tasty hamburger. I don't see anything wrong with that if you don't. If you come back to my house with 4 cards, I will show you how to get to Birdie's house. Is Birdie one of your backroom girls, Ronald? When's the last time she's seen her parents, huh? You're a sick, twisted clown. It's so bizarre, isn't it, that games used to be used for marketing purposes like this? It fell out of style because it clearly doesn't work. It's too, I don't know, heavy-handed. I mean, get real already. We're not sheep. I mean, it's not as if this game would make me want to order a delicious McDonald's hamburger which has the perfect blend of crispy lettuce, meaty tomatoes, a patty sizzled to perfection, and all topped off with one perfectly crunchy pickle. Well, that's ridiculous. I'm 2 steps ahead of you, McDonald's. All right, your mind games aren't going to work on me. Hey, can you pass the ketchup? You can't have a burger without ketchup. Okay, first level, Ronald's Clubhouse. The Clubhouse. Might want to work on that name. This one is a direct ripoff of Mario World in terms of its assets and structure, but not so much the gameplay itself. That's pretty weird considering this was a high-profile commercial production. Okay, beat that level, got that one, and we're good, moving on. Huh. What's going on? I can't seem to move on to the next world. Is this all there is? Oh, that's right. I gotta get Ronald's dirty cards to advance. But I can't find them. Shouldn't they be easier to find, given that this is the first level? What about this one up here? I don't know how I'm supposed to get it. Am I supposed to throw a block at it? No, that didn't do it. Maybe if I stack this block here and... Okay, I'll go get another one. Bring it back. Oh, okay. The other one's gone. Whatever, this game sucks. Whoa! What is that about? I touch one benign thing in the level, it sends me all the way back? I could have gone out and bought another game in the time it took that to transpire. Then we have Mick and Mac Global Gladiators for the Sega Genesis. Other than the random golden arches pasted everywhere, I'm not really sure about the relation to McDonald's on this one.
Are you ready? Yeah!
What? That's a hell of a soundtrack to start us off. So, as always, the scene is set at the local McDonald's branch. 2 kids, who I'm assuming are Mick and Mac, respectively, are seated at the table reading about what they call global gladiators, who apparently they want to become. Yeah, being a gladiator would be a blast.
Are you ready?
I'm not sure, actually.
Awesome!
I feel like you're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah!
Oh, so you admit it. Hey guys, if you're looking for a blast, how about this?
Ouch!
What have you done, Ronald? Hey, what about 10 of these, Ronald? But I only went with 4 because I'm not supporting your reckless habits. Okay, turns out I bought 15. But my point is, you're a real monster. I don't agree with your ethics. Like I said, the only McDonald's is actually way cooler than you'd expect. If you took the McDonald's branding off it, you'd have a legitimate game here. Okay, another one for Genesis. What am I even looking at here? McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. Weird. That's some batshit fruity shit there. I wasn't even aware Ronald McDonald had magic. This is official? It looks like a ROM hack. Ugh, it's so wrong. Hey, maybe you could have saved up some of that fairy dust to help cure all the early onset type 2 diabetes you helped create. Yes, eat McDonald. Am real human. Am not faceless robot corporation. Am have real feelings too. Okay, one last McDonald's game to show you. Donald, no magical world for Game Gear. Ronald is always cheerful and happy. Oh, is that what that emotion is? But a strange incident happened one day. It all started when Grimace found a strange-looking box. I'm surprised Grimace got out of bed this day. He's looking pretty checked out. When did you find that box? Asks Ronald, the deadness on his eyes piercing Grimace's heart. It's going to explode, isn't it? First off, Grimace, a bit late there. Ew, get out of my face! You're inviting me to enjoy the magical world? But what if I don't want to? Can you find the exit? Have a nice trip. What are you, Jigsaw? There's not even for sure an exit in there? Yeah, good luck finding your way out. Hope there's not too much broken glass in there. What's with this trend of McDonald's games and people being thrown into magical worlds against their will? It's sadistic. Perhaps it's an allegory for our own lack of ability to resist the tasty confections of our fast food overlords, our biological drive to endlessly dine on the sultry and salty goodness of a perfectly cooked burger.
25.
Well, I think we're more than that, personally. I mean, we have more than just a base drive as a species. I mean, I'd like to think of us as a dignified and...
Fourth video option. That's what I really want, though. But...
Grimbo, bring me more food. Johnny is hungry. Johnny is hungry.
I can't believe that he does this for like a few seconds.
Bad Grimbo. No curses, Grimbo. Go get Filet-O-Fish. Get Filet-O-Fish. Go get it. Good. Good Grimbo. Grimbo lives another day. Wait, what happened? I feel like I blacked out for some time there. What is this, food? Huh? Could be.
Sure. What did you want me to watch again? I don't remember.
This episode was sponsored by the awesome people at Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is a true-to-life premium anime streaming experience. You can't get better. Ad-free, 1080p,
you mean number part 2?
And episodes going up as soon as 1 hour after they air in Japan. Hot damn, that's fast. Please do yourselves a favor and go to crunchyroll.com/JohnTron or just click the link in the description to grab your free 30-day trial now. Come on, that translates to like 30 days of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Okay.
Let me tell you, those are some orphans you don't want to f with. I'm scared of those orphans! So, I hope you all enjoy Crunchyroll as much as I do. See ya, and thanks for watching.
All right. Let's see what we got here. I wanted to put up part 2.
So the next part, you gotta get to the top of a burning building. The firefighter can't get first aid to them in time, so of course, you bring them Pepsi. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll help all the people trapped on the roof of a burning fucking building. Yeah, treat their burns with some Pepsi. Thanks to Pepsi Man. This level is horrifying. It's like society's final days, brought to you by Pepsi. This guy here smashes his car into a brick wall and explodes, but Pepsi Man just runs by. That guy's probably dead, but I gotta get those people Pepsi! So after traversing this urban hellscape, you get to this truck that keeps launching barrels. Yeah, I guess Donkey Kong's in there, and he hates Pepsi Man as much as I do. After that, you get to the most unsafe construction zone ever. Girders are falling apart, sections of the bridge are missing, these guys are just swinging metal beams, and the bulldozers are just spinning around. What's happening here? Pepsi Man stops to buy yet another Pepsi and falls into one of my most hated video game cliches ever, the sewer level. This is where the shit graphics really shine. It's so dark that you can't see where you're going. There's pitfalls everywhere, and the only reason I know they're there is because I fell into them 50 times. I feel like it'd be easier in real life to run through a sewer and collect Pepsi. Right here, I swear, you have no choice but to get hurt by this wall. There's no way to pass it, and even when you do, there's a narrow path you need to hit, or else you're starting over. Another part that's bullshit is the subway section. I don't know what to do. There's a train coming right at you with no time to avoid. I tried dodging it, but I get killed every time. Then, after restarting the level like 12 times, I accidentally found the dash function. Yeah, hitting up and square lets Pepsi Man dash. How was I supposed to know that? On the control screen, it only shows slide and jump. Maybe it says it in the book, but it's all Japanese. At the rate I'm going, I'll probably learn Japanese before I finish this game. Who's calling? Oh, come on, nobody's calling you! Hello?
Hello, is Pepsi Man there?
Oh, I guess it is for you.
No, don't give him the phone. You need to listen to me very carefully. You need to get out of there. Pepsi Man is evil. He wants nothing more.
Oh, come on. Don't you know how hard it is to find a good phone like this? So finally, I reach the burning building and give the poor stranded people some Pepsi. Then I get chased by the truck from the Enter Sandman music video. It's basically the same as the giant Pepsi can from the first level, just a bit harder. Eventually, Pepsi Man turns down the road as the truck smashes through a building. It seems like no one in this world has value for human life. Just motherfucking Pepsi. Look at that. The truck smashes into something, and Pepsi Man pays no mind and just keeps on running like Forrest Gump.
Pepsi for TV game.
Not video game? TV game? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, from now on, I'm the angry TV game nerd. Here we go, on to the next disaster that requires Pepsi. This time it's a motherfucking plane crash. Jeez, there's lots of tragedy in this game. Thankfully, all the people are okay, but they need their Pepsi, goddammit. So, you guessed it, more running. It's the same thing over and over. This time you're going down a highway with traffic coming on both sides, which begs the question, why doesn't Pepsi Man just run on the side of the road? There's trucks, motorcycles, buffalo, and a bunch of rocks rolling, but no rolling rocks. You get to the end and Pepsi Man, once again, buys a Pepsi at a vending machine. You know, Pepsi Man is a rather sad tale. Pepsi Man can make Pepsi for everybody except himself. This next stage is a nightmare. After beating the desert, you run through the mine where you can't see shit. How is anyone supposed to play this? There's pits everywhere, but good luck seeing them. It doesn't help that if you get a game over, you have to run through the desert part again. You're gonna be here for a bit. Each time I'd get a little further and then die at whatever came next. This part is like really having to piss and knowing the next rest stop isn't for 200 miles. So about an hour later, when I happen to do less shitty enough, I finally deliver those poor plane crash victims their Pepsi. And of course, another chase level. This time I want you to guess who chases Pepsi Man, because it makes no sense. Is it Buffalo? Nope, nice try. Motorcycles? Keep guessing. Rolling rocks? No again. This time you get chased by a giant tumbling mass of logs.
Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi for pizza? Yeah, actually a pizza would be pretty good right about. Oh, thanks. I hate you. Okay, so thankfully we're on to the final level, Pepsi City, a dystopian urban sprawl that should pose as a warning of rampant consumerism. It's a place that's completely comprised of advertisements. Imagine if Roddy Piper wore the sunglasses from They Live Here. His head would explode. Honestly, seeing all these Pepsi logos and playing this game is doing the exact opposite of making me want a Pepsi. It makes me want not a Pepsi. So this time the computer at the Pepsi factory's gone haywire, and without Pepsi Man's help, there'll be a world shortage of Pepsi. So Pepsi Man must run! You're gonna die here a fuck ton of times. This is a culmination of all the frustrating bullshit, and then some. This has to be the most unhealthy city in the world. It's no wonder people are keeled over on the side of the street. How about drink some water? That might help. One thing I don't understand is why every sign in this game falls off when Pepsi Man gets near it. Are the signs sentient creatures bent on inconveniencing Pepsi Man? Everything is so precise for such a piece of shit game. It took me the same amount of time to beat the stage than every other stage combined. I game overed 13 times. Each continue, you get 4 lives. Plus, I died 3 more times before I finally passed it. Maybe I just suck, maybe the game sucks, maybe we both suck, but either way, that's too much suckage going around. This last section, you can't hit anything or you're dead, and you only have a few seconds to do it. But finally, I've made it to the computer core, and the world can have their precious Pepsis. Onward to the last chase level. This time it's another giant Pepsi can that falls off 2 columns. Seriously, Pepsi City and the rest of the world for that matter needs to find a decent structural engineer. Everything's falling apart. This time the can just falls for no reason. What if a regular person happened to walk under this thing? There'd be lawsuits out the ass. This last level is like the log one, except it's a Pepsi can that gives birth to baby Pepsi cans that try to trip you. When you beat it, the TV game guy flips his shit, the credits roll, and then he has to piss because of the ungodly amount of Pepsi he's consumed.
Excuse me.
Beating it unlocks Classic Pepsi Man and Free Play mode if you want to play through and collect all the Pepsis. I say, however, fuck that, good riddance, the end. Well, that's Pepsi Man. I'm not gonna play it again as Classic Pepsi Man or unlock other bullshit or whatever, so I'm done. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, I finally found you!
Oh, come on. How do these assholes keep getting in here? Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Pepsi for TV game.
Oh, you're the Pepsi TV game guy. Hey, why do you say TV game instead of video game?
There's no time to explain that now. I'm here to finally destroy that mess.
Hi, Josh.
Pepsi Man. That's right, bitch. Back it off. Okay, I bought us some time. Pepsi Man has to be stopped. He's pure evil, and he'll stop at nothing until the entire universe is Pepsi.
That's very interesting. Like I give a shit. Though, can we talk about this TV game thing?
Don't you get it? He will stop at nothing and take away everything you love, everything you cherish and care about, and turn it into Pepsi. He gets you hooked and slowly destroys your life. There was a time when my refrigerator was jam-packed with wholesome, nutritious foods, lettuce, almond milk, tofu-flavored tofu. And that was all taken away and turned into Pepsi. He turned my dog into Pepsi! And you remember all those cans strewn about in the living room? Some of those aluminum cans were my wife and my children. I had to sell the scrap from my can family just to pay for their funeral. He broke me. He destroyed me. He ruined me.
Yeah, I understand. He turned my beer into Pepsi.
You gotta help me, nerd. You gotta help me. Help me avenge my family.
Okay. Well, how do we stop him?
I'm glad you asked. I've been working on a secret weapon.
Thank you
for
very
2
much.
decades, and I've hidden it in the one place
Thank
he'd
you
never
so
look.
much.
Behind you!
You hit it behind me?
No!
Oh no, not Pepsi.
The TV guy! You saved me! Are you okay, man?
Does it look like I'm okay? I'm turning into Pepsi! Run! Nerd! Get to the factory! Go!
Factory? Factory. Of course, this factory. Oh, what am I gonna do? Of course, the fresh maker.
The fresh maker?
Well, I'm fucking dead. Nerd!
Of course. T2 reference, of course.
Holy shit.
I need a vacation.
Well, that explains the t-shirt. Is he dead?
That's orange soda. You ever mix cola in orange soda? Germans love it. They call it spezi. It's disgusting.
Germans.
He's terminated.
It's over.
No, not yet. There's still one more Pepsi Man remaining.
Really?
And it must be destroyed also.
Oh, can you at
T2
least tell me
again.
what that Pepsi for TV game thing means?
Actually, I don't remember any of that. My brain is literally just chunks of Pepsi now. Here. Use these chains to lower me down into the orange soda so I can die a real cinematic-like death. The death I deserve. A hero. You asshole!
Pepsi for funerals.
Yeah. Okay, well that was pretty funny. I want to watch the second JonTron, because I know Pepsi Man is in here.
JonTron.
Okie doke.
Last time on JonTron. Drama.
I'm sorry. We've lost the baby.
Oh, God.
No. I mean, like, we've literally lost. We can't find him. It's gone.
Romance.
Oh, AVNG,
God,
that's
damn it.
what he's
I
called.
love you.
What do you mean you love me?
channel
Why would you
is
say that?
Playing hard to get, are you?
Action. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned for more of JonTron.
Wait, hold on. I don't remember any of that happening. That is not what happened in the last episode.
What I do remember is that we played a ton of games based on fast food marketing campaigns. But if you thought we were done, oh how wrong you were. Next on the list, the Noid. This was one of the strangest marketing campaigns of all time for Domino's Pizza. What exactly did they think this would do for their brand?
If you've ever got hot and cold pizza, a squash pizza, or pizza that just wasn't right?
One time I got annoyed the pepperonis didn't come on my delivery pizza that I forgot to put them on.
He loves to ruin your pizza.
Well then, he just sounds like a bad guy to hang around then, doesn't he?
But at Domino's Pizza, we avoid the noise.
Is this really a testament to the pizza or the box it's packaged in? I don't know what the appeal was here, but apparently he was popular enough to get his own game. Not gonna tip on this delivery. The game starts off with a Yo! Noid update. Wild creatures led by Mr. Green are assailing New York City. Well, that don't sound too good. The mayor knows that only the Noid has the power to stop them. The mayor, spelled M-A-Y-E-R, huh? I'll assume he's referring to John Mayer. Yes, very popular in the Yonoid universe because of how much he looks like a big pepperoni. Using his super yo-yo and other inventions, he will try. That's it? He will try? Well, that's all you could ask of somebody, isn't it? Yes, the very accurate map of New York City we've got here. Of course, pictured after a devastating nuclear holocaust has ravaged the world and grass and weeds have consumed the lands. Hey, but at least Trump Towers still survived.
I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. I came into Manhattan.
Oh, God. This is the alternate universe where Trump wins, isn't it? This first level here is already excruciating. The perspective on the water is all out of whack. It's completely disorienting. Sometimes you think you'll land on the wood, but you'll just touch the water and die. Or some fish will come up from beneath you and fuck your shit up. There's no checkpoint, so you have to do each level in one beautiful run. It's hard. Welcome to the pizza eating contest. Oh boy, I think I can win this one.
Ouch. Way too much to the pizza. Oh, it hurts real bad.
The area champion goes first, huh? The fuck does that mean? After the end of each level, you get to this strange card game thing. Apparently the pink guy's the area champion? I don't really understand the rules at all. How many pizzas do I want? But what kind of question is that? Give me them all! From what I can gather, you just pick a bigger number than he picks, and whoever picks the bigger number wins the battle. The first to fill his pizza meter down here wins overall. Pizza meter. I said pizza meter. Don't forget that, ever. Tell that to your kids. Tell that to your grandchildren. So it's just luck, I guess. Why would you ever pick the smaller number? Hee hee, I creamed. Yeah, okay, just as long as it's not on my delivery guy. Isn't that overdoing it? Hey, you're the one that's the supposed champion of this shit. You're the one making me do it. Oh, I get it now. I need to eat a pizza because I'm having a fucking panic attack over here. I got a stress eat. Chester Cheetah also had his own game way back when. Chester Cheetah, too cool to fool. Oh, God! Why he moves so slow? Is that some sort of joke? He's a cheetah. I think this is the slowest video game character of all time. I mean, the turtle is faster. But to be fair, he is on roller skates, so it's not really a fair fight. Maybe this is the actual speed of a cheetah who's been fed an exclusive diet of Cheetos his entire life. The music, too, just gets in your head, man.
Oh, and thank you for the sub, Phase Chuff.
If you want to run, which is still not fast, by the way, if you could believe it, it might be
showed.
slower. You gotta hold down a button, and then he's like
on Streamlabs when someone subs, but
he doesn't even do it right away.
Time.
It's the most unsatisfying, anticlimactic thing ever. But at least I can hump the ground in a pipe, in a cave, pipe. Can't
That's
get to the exit,
amazing.
but I can do this. Yeah, you like touching this. Come back when you're older, Daddy-o.
Hey, what about the Kool-Aid Man? He's kind of interesting. Does he have any games? I could have sworn I had something around here, but I thought I misplaced it.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Oh, it's Ethan.
Here's your game, buddy. Your Kool-Aid game here, man. Here you go. I'm the Kool-Aid guy. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, thanks.
No problem, buddy. Hey, did you want some Kool-Aid before I left, dude?
Thank you so
you
much.
Want to try a little Kool-Aid?
Okay.
Punch me in the liver, dude.
What? What? I don't
Punch me in the fucking liver.
I don't want it.
Have some Kool-Aid.
Man, I said just once, man.
That was fucked up. All right, this is Kool-Aid Man for the Atari.
Oh my gosh, he does burst through the walls. Okay.
I'm gonna remember this moment for the rest of my life. In this, you play as a jug of Kool-Aid, I guess. If you touch any of these cherry bomb guys, your pitcher goes all around the goddamn place, bouncing from wall to wall. But occasionally, the cherry bombs stop to take a diabetic sugar-lined piss, and then for some reason at that point you can collect them? Huh? What? I can't move anymore.
The darkest night has only just begun.
I have no idea what just happened. The game just stopped. I mean, I'm at a real loss. It just went black and stopped. I'm not even trying to make a joke here. Can anyone make sense of this? I know it's an old game, but it's not even trying to be coherent. So I'll fill you in. Apparently what's happening here is that below all of this is a body of water. Very obvious, I know. That these guys, known as thirsties, are sucking up through straws. Yeah, those are straws, I guess. Not sure what the multicolor thing is about, but hey, like I said, this was 1983. Anything was possible. They elected Ronald Reagan, and he was pictured at least several times with a chimpanzee. He ran the United States, so was also in the feature film Bedtime for Bonzo, you know. You can only collect these guys if they're drinking the water. If the water goes down all the way, you lose. Truth be told, I don't know why I didn't buy this game twice. Up next, the California Raisins. Also known as one of the most terrifying commercial campaigns to ever grace the United States.
They made Michael Jackson a dried fruit. The king of pop, they've made him a sun-bleached grape.
Now you may not even have known this game existed, but that's because it technically doesn't. This game was fully finished and then never released. The few real copies of it that do exist are held in very high value, so I happen to have a reproduction card here. It starts up with this nice splash screen. Oh, okay. There's some Judge Raisins on a stand. CalRab? What does that mean? Is that short for California Raisins Band? If so, why is it on the Judge stand? Do they own the state? The story here is that the California Raisins have been kidnapped along with all their music, but, did you save an MP3 somewhere? You could just, burn a couple on a disc, then it's not lost anymore. In this game, you apparently attack by scooping a piece of your stomach out and throwing it at the enemy. By the end of this level, there won't be much of them left. It plays pretty close to what you'd expect from a platformer from this era. I mean, it's not great, but I don't see why it was cancelable. I mean, they already spent all the money on making it. There's dead ends on practically every level, which is really annoying. But the bosses are pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I think, cool subjective, really.
God has forsaken us!
Okay, that was the last boss. I put him out of his misery. I don't know if all this was worth it, guys. Oh, okay. When you beat the game, it says congratulations.
And it was worth it!
All right, here's a more straightforward one. Pepsi Invaders.
All right.
It's just Space Invaders, but for Pepsi? Oh, but wait a second. Up there it says Coke? So who's this game supposed to advertise for? Coke or Pepsi? Well, wait a sec. Coke wins? But this is before the game even starts. I didn't do anything. This is irrelevant to the matter at hand. This is just a statement. Oh, I see. So you're shooting Pepsi as Coke. You're destroying them. Very subtle, guys. After some research, I found out that unsurprisingly, this is an altered version of Space Invaders. But it was commissioned by Coca-Cola themselves for their 1983 sales convention. In some circles, the game is just referred to as Coke Wins. Probably a reference to that. Nice one, guys. Classy. I'm sure everyone was very impressed. Can you imagine them putting this up on a big screen at a convention? I mean, how insecure you gotta be? There were only about 125 copies made total. Nowadays, they can go up for $1,300 or more. Oh, here she comes! Wait, what? If you wait for the P to come down and kill you, it just never does. What can I say, guys? You have such a superior product that Pepsi can't even win when it wins!
Yeah! Coke wins! Fuck you, Pepsi! Fuck your mother in your own bed!
Okay, Coke, we get it.
Hey, that was mine. That was mine.
Let's see how a tasteful company
that
like
was
Pepsi
mine right
would market
there.
Their product.
That is mine. I finally saw my own room.
Well, now we're getting into some deep
I
shit.
finally saw my own room. That's amazing.
Also,
okay, cool.
What? What?
All right.
What?
Believe it or not, what you just witnessed was not the confiscated home videotape of a serial killer's mad ramblings. It was an official cutscene from Pepsi's own official PlayStation 1 classic, Pepsi Man. I mean, look at this.
Okay.
This is how it really starts from moment one. It looks like a snuff film or something. As puzzling as it is, Pepsi made the choice to include all this live-action footage as part of the game. The game was Japan exclusive, but all the cutscenes take place in Los Angeles, California with this guy, OG Shoe Nice over here. He speaks English, too. He's subtitled in Japanese. Look, I even found the exact corner he's on here in the city of Inglewood. Represent. Let's get together and make this a hallowed site, huh? Put up a monument or two. It looks like this guy left such a legacy, he ran the whole block out of business. Except for that El Pollo Loco, of course, because let's face it, everybody needs the crazy chicken. Hey, what are you seeing there? Actually, don't tell me. I want to keep that part of myself intact.
You're doing pretty good.
That doesn't mean much coming from you. In this world, everyone relies on Pepsi Man to solve their problems by restocking Pepsi machines. Yeah, okay, checks out.
I got a call that a vending machine ahead ran out of Pepsi, and I was just on my way there.
Oh my God, that's like real desperation in that man's voice. He sounds like his family's been taken hostage. Whoa, okay, this is crazy. I can't believe I've never heard of this. You run through the streets and even people's homes while collecting Pepsi cans and dodging Pepsi trucks and other obstacles. The comedic timing here is great. It's very Japanese. I don't know though, there's just something unsettling about this. It's got a Truman Show thing going on. There's no music, and everything in this world is Pepsi. They live, they die for Pepsi. Pepsi is the currency, but Pepsi is also the enemy. Pepsi stops us, but it keeps us going too. Pepsi is the hero and the villain, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. One thing cannot be wholly good or wholly evil. That would be naive and unrealistic to assume. Yes, even our corporate titans have a crack in their facade. Well, their logo, it makes so much sense now. The blue represents the Pepsi, and the red represents the Pepsi. And the white represents an intricate inside job carried out by reptilians. Pepsi hung on a cross. He died for your sins. He was then jabbed in the side with a spear by the Romans. And a miracle. What came out was Pepsi. And the Roman soldier, he drank from the Pepsi and he said, well, objectively, I just prefer Coke. And then, 3 days later, the Pepsi was flat. Everything's going dark. Oh, Grimbo, bring me a cold one. Oh, no, Grimbo. Grimbo, drink too much. Oh no! Oh, Grimbo! Oh, Grimbo, come back to me! Come back to me, Grimbo!
Hey, anyone home? We noticed that the tracking chip in your last Macaulay Culkin head bus broke, so we brought you your emergency replacement. Oh, wow. What happened here?
Sorry. I mean, I was playing these video games based on food, and I guess things got a little carried away.
Oh my God. I see now. I finally get it. It's all clear. The true meaning of Thanksgiving isn't food, but thanks for family, for being a good, balanced person with personal responsibility. It's that video games cause everything that's wrong in the world, like obesity, real-life violence, and misogyny.
That makes perfect sense. I see now. Thank you. It's hilarious.
God bless the U.S. media.
A lot of you come to me asking how to make a YouTube video, or just a video in general, really. Well, it just so happens my sponsor for this episode, lynda.com, has all the answers you seek. Anything ranging from software questions to the more creative questions. They just so happen to give wonderful tutorials on Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, and Photoshop, all of which we use here at JonTron. But that's not all. Primarily, they're an online learning platform that has over 3,800 on-demand video courses on everything ranging from learning how to run or start a business, learning a new technology, or just learning how to do this. But if you go to lynda.com/JonTron, you can get a 10-day free trial, no strings attached. I'm telling you, these are some really quality tutorials that'll help you a lot. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope lynda.com helps you sharpen your personal or professional skills. Just don't sharpen it too much, because then you'll become a blade. You might hurt somebody.
Okay, that was interesting. Alright, that was interesting. That was very interesting. Because I remember seeing, I watched all of JonTron's videos one time, and so I was pretty certain I saw something on Pepsi Man, so that's why I wanted to go take a break and look at it and see. So, there it is. Alright, now I think that means like my no, what am I doing here? No, I keep clicking that. That's continues to be the wrong thing to click. So let's see, filters. Alright, so did it kind of look like my thing was a little bit messed up there. I don't know, after a crash it takes a while for it to settle down. So yeah, let me see. Still not quite there. Might be might need another click or two. So let's try that. Let's try that. That's a familiar number. Okay, all right. So what did you throw at me this time? Let's see. What am I getting? I gotta see what I'm getting here now. So let's see. I'm gonna click 1276. I don't know. Hey, well, wait a second. I've got like I gotta go check and see what my videos look like. I've just been sitting here clicking away for a long time. I must have a video that's ending soon, don't I? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I do. I have one that did end already. I didn't even look. Okay, so what do I need? I guess I don't have anything really. What do I do? Nature? Scary? Scary for the egg, I guess, huh? Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. And, Alright, so I can do that, and I can do, let's see, do I have all my stuff going on this? Clickbait. I can add a clickbait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I probably have something to do soon, so I'm probably gonna have to sign off here because I've got some folks coming over to help me move some stuff around. So it should be good. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. So, I gotta pull my car out of the garage and stuff, and I don't know, I gotta do a bunch of stuff. So, I guess really, I should probably... Pepsi for TV game, exactly. Right? That's it for scary. Yeah, I think maybe I have to say goodbye on this. So let me quit to title here. And we'll just say goodbye on this game for now. It's a good theme. I like this theme too. Okay. All right. That's it. Maybe sometime. I gotta go right now, but yeah, I'm sure I would be up for doing anything, so I'd be happy to do that. So I guess that's it for now, you guys. I guess I'm gonna... Well, I never even changed out of my jammies this morning. This is how lazy I am. But anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and we'll see you all later on. Oh, look at that. Do I even have a... I have some stuff, real IRL stuff I have to do, so... You know, those are the breaks. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye now. Maybe I'll put up a PewDiePie stream. I don't know. No, I could do that. Yeah, I'll put up a PewDiePie Fridays with PewDiePie stream in a moment. So at least there'll be something up, you know, for people to watch if they want. I like to introduce people to the old PewDiePie, so you know, it's something I like to do. So I'm going to do that too. It's great stuff. Anyway, bye-bye everyone.